So Manchester United fans right now, Ali, they're rather frustrated and annoyed. Should their ire be directed at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the players, or further up the chain, the hierarchy?
Well, there's plenty to go around, so I don't think you should discriminate. I think everybody gets a piece. Let's start with the players. If you agree with the idea that this version of Manchester United is, in terms of talent, is very limited compared to other Manchester United teams in the past, I think we can all say, yeah, that's true. But should they be better than Burnley? Well, probably. They should be, right?
Yeah.
And so, outside of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, outside of Ed Woodward and Manchester United and whoever's making this decision, the players out on the field against Burnley, you should be better than them at home. And you should be expected to be better than them at home. You should be winning this sort of game. I'm not asking you to go and beat Liverpool. I'm not asking you to go and beat Manchester City consistently or any of this thing. No, but I'm saying Burnley at home, yeah, that's a game you got to win. So there's plenty to go on the players. And it's not just Burnley, it's a few other games that have been like that. This is just the latest example. Now let's go to Solskjaer, because he is the decision maker. He is the guy who puts the players in positions, and he is also the guy who has to answer the questions. So when after the Liverpool match, he comes out and says, we're taking steps forward, essentially hinting at the fact that moral victories are good enough now for Manchester United, then it kind of tells you what the level of expectation is for him as a coach and for the players out on the field. If you lower the bar for the players, let me tell you, the players are not going to jump over that bar. So you have to demand more from the players. You have to expect more from the players, and you have to put that bar and say, look, it's not good enough that we lost to Liverpool. It's not. I don't care if Liverpool is flying. We have to be able, when we say we're taking steps forward, it has to be evident, it has to be clear, it has to be right there in front of you. When the coach comes out and the manager comes out and says that, the players in the locker room that just played that game against Liverpool, they know they were far and away the worst team on the field, that they had no real business being on the field with Liverpool. And so therefore, when the manager is telling you, we're taking a step forward, if you're an all-established player in that Manchester United team, you go, yeah, I don't think so. We're far away, very far away. Move those guys to the side. Player, manager. Now get over to Ed Woodward and Manchester United. Well, they haven't put a plan together that shows any sort of identity, any sort of intent as to how is it that we're going to take steps forward as an organization. There isn't anything that you say, you hang on to, say, look, this is our philosophy from here on out. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to get there. And these are the steps that we need to take in order to get there. So if that doesn't come from the top, and then you got a manager that is selling you whatever he can sell you in a press conference, and then you have players that are unable to respond in the field, you have the nightmare that you have with Manchester United.
Should there be more of a concern from the very top about what the next top, i.e. the Glazers to the Woodwards, are doing before we even reach the Solskjaers and the players?
Well, yeah. See, the Manchester United fan can sit back and say, wait a minute, are we in danger here that because we are so successful in terms of profit, in terms of making money, in terms of our presence around the world, our brand, are we in danger here that those who are making decisions fall in love with the fact that we are a successful brand?
There's money coming in no matter what.
And you forget about the most important thing. At the very core, those fans that became fans of Manchester United became fans of Manchester United because that team was exciting to watch out on the field, because that team was something that you wanted to get behind, because that team got you off your chair, because that team got you excited and you wanted to watch them on TV. This team doesn't do that for anybody.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer might be the man behind us, but I think it's further up the tree where the problems need to be rectified.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.